In the heart of Alicata, nestled between hills bathed in the golden glow of dawn, there lived a warrior named Kofi. Strong in body, sharp in mind, and brave in battle, Kofi was everything a village could hope for. Yet, a shadow crept in his heart. Something gnawed at him, a mysterious legend. The villagers spoke of it only in whispers, avoiding the name that could stir ancient fears. Kofi, restless and determined, sought out the wise elder of the village, Moyali. The flicker of firelight cast long shadows as the old man spoke of a time long past. The forbidden path, Moyali said in a voice thick with caution, is where many souls lost their way, seeking power or escaping something darker. One among them was Ndidi, a king unlike any other. He ventured into that forbidden place, seeking power beyond death itself. Moyali paused, his eyes narrowing as he recalled the stories. But the path is not what it seems, young warrior. Ndidi's thirst for power turned him mad. He vanished, leaving behind nothing but a cursed silence. Now his plea echoes through the wind. Do not venture there, for the path holds no mercy. Kofi felt the weight of those words, but the fire in his heart only grew brighter. He couldn't ignore the call of destiny. Under the cover of night, Kofi took his first step into the forbidden path. The trees whispered secrets lost to the world long ago. Shadows stretched unnaturally, and the cold touch of an unseen hand brushed against his skin. With every step he took, Kofi felt his breath grow heavy. The air was thick with something he couldn't explain, an ancient presence that watched him from between the trees, and yet he pressed on, driven by something deeper than fear. The curse of Ndidi called to him. But what price would he pay for this forbidden journey? No one could say. The deeper Kofi traveled, the more the path became a twisted reflection of his own soul. At the river's edge, a spirit appeared before him, a figure wearing armor from a time long lost. Are you brave enough to face me, warrior? The spirit hissed. And so Kofi fought, his blade clashing against that of the ghostly foe. Each strike drained him more than the last. But then came another trial more insidious than combat. At a river, Kofi saw an image. His life in Alicata, peace and love beside his people. The whispers swirled, and for a moment, Kofi hesitated. Do you still desire to conquer this path? They asked. Doubt began to seed within him. But in the final moment, when the darkness itself rose before him in the form of a shadowy king, Kofi understood. The real battle was within him. At the heart of the forbidden path, Kofi came face to face with the curse itself. The air was thick with a weight that pressed down on his spirit, like a cloak of pure despair. Then, from the darkness, Ndidi appeared, his form a mere shadow of the once great king. With a hollow voice, Ndidi spoke, "What have you come for, Kofi? Power? Immortality? All that you seek is a reflection of the madness I once craved." Kofi understood then, the curse was not just a beast. It was his own darkness, the fears and regrets he had long suppressed. He saw through the veil, and in that moment of clarity, rejected the path of power. It was not the magic he sought, but the strength within himself to return. With a final breath, he turned from the cursed trail, leaving behind the haunting echoes of what could have been. Kofi returned to Alicata, no longer driven by restlessness or ambition, but by peace. He looked across the hills, the land that was his home, and in the soft glow of the dawn, he saw beauty everywhere. The journey had changed him. No longer seeking power beyond the human realm, Kofi understood now. True strength lies not in what you conquer, but in how you face the path that is yours alone to walk. And in that understanding, Kofi found the most powerful thing of all. A peace that could never be taken by any curse.